on, everybody? It's Friday again. It's the celebrated Veterans Day today, where people like me have to work and people like Munchkin got to stay home. Just saying.
I offered you to trade.
Oh no, I wasn't staying home with them kids. Oh heck no. Heck no. There was way too many. Them children's. They already broke my glasses.
Technically, you broke your glasses.
Well, I mean, you can't really see, but there is a crack. There's a crack right there.
Yeah, well, I'm not quite sure.
On my
Having the
glasses.
arms loose made you think you could just twist the plastic.
Well, what happened was
What?
the arms, one was higher than the other, so I tried to
Right.
even it back out. Snap! The whole thing broke.
By twisting the bridge. Yeah.
It wasn't clumsiness.
No, Junior
They were fine till he snatched the glasses off my face.
was playing and thought it was cute to literally snatch the glasses right off his face.
Yeah, he did it multiple
in one
times.
smooth move, like gone.
I'm trying to get this out of the camera view, but it's not cooperating. That's a little better. Yeah. As
That
far
was the
as
only thing that got broken, though, so that's good.
the
Besides
only
my
thing
spirit.
I got vape mail wise was the PureMax from Yeehee. So we're definitely going to talk about that. Munchkin got she got her vape mail. I'm still waiting on mine, which is not coming until Monday, because apparently the post office did run today, which it should have shown up today, but no. They were going to try to deliver it tomorrow, which they're off tomorrow because they're actually taking Veterans Day off because Saturday is a normal shipping day for the post office. So they're taking that off and they're moving me over to Monday. So that's going to happen.
Yes, the children are now with great grandma. She came to relieve me at about 2:00 this afternoon.
So
Which
what
is
mod
good,
do
'cause I was
what do
ready
we
to
talk
yeet them
about
down the stairs.
first? That's the big question. What do we talk about first?
We're gonna talk about the new grandbaby first.
Go ahead. That
So
does take
Sadie
precedence.
Grace was born Thursday morning at 8:23 a.m. She is 5 pounds 11 ounces, 18.5 inches long, and she's absolutely adorable. You see some babies that are they haven't got used to being out of the womb, right? They're still all curled up in a little ball. Not this one. She's completely 100% stretched out. She's stretching her legs, just completely chill. So she's a little cutie pie.
She looks quite
So hopefully
comfy.
I'll get to go see her tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to wait till Katie gets home from the hospital and just drive by there, because she's had people in and out and she hasn't really got a chance to sleep yet. So she needs her rest.
So later on in the show, I am going to be pulling a name from the people that entered the contest that Jazzy put up about a week ago.
Hi, Breeze.
To win one of these guys. This is the PureMax from Yeehee. Now, I don't know what color it is. I didn't ask. I don't know what colors he has. But I guess if he does have a color, that I do know the winner is going to have to pay for shipping. So be prepared if you win it and you don't want to pay for shipping, then I'll re-roll it. Not that big a deal. If it's somebody that's not in chat, then Jazzy can make that determination on his own. That's not me. I'm just going to roll the names that were listed. I don't want to, try to add names now. I waited as long as I could.
Listen, happy birthday, Creed.
Yes, happy birthday, Creed. You never got Jazzy's thing. It was on the SxMini Brotherhood channel. I don't think he'd mind me too much putting Creed on there. But, yeah, let me... Oh, look. Creed's name is on there. What do you know? I don't know how that happened. Anyways, and it's his birthday, so, got to give him a little credit. If he wins, he wins. Jazzy can blame me. Um, the first mod I got is the Cthylla. That's what I'm calling it. That's how we're gonna say it.
Thought it was a Cthylla.
Yeah, Cthylla, whatever you want to say. And I can't see my screen, so I have no idea what I'm showing. There we go. It's this mod. So right here you have this design. And then on this side, nice skull. Which that camera doesn't show up very well. Let me show the other camera. Maybe it'll show this better. This may look pink on here, but it's just from the light. This is very purple, believe it or not.
Luis?
And can anybody guess what serial number this is? I've already told, so that's kind of redundant. So I have serial number 6006. This is a very simple mech mod. One gigantic fire button. That's it. Inside, single 21700. Just has a bar here with a lock, so that you can lock your switch, which is real easy to. It's hard to turn this if you don't push the button. So the easiest way is to push this and then turn, and then you can adjust your throw right there. That simple. This is a hybrid mod. So why did my camera just freeze?
I don't know. It's beautiful, isn't it, Luis?
There we go. Okay, camera's back. So I usually just adjust this to where it fires pretty good. There we go. That's a good throw there. I like that. This has been a great mod so far. I haven't had any issues. I've changed the battery in it once since I got it. Now I haven't been vaping this as much because I don't drip as much as I used to, but dripping you're going to get the best flavor out of anything anyway, so damn nice mod. And it's kind of small in your hand. It's not like you would think it'd be a big old honking mod. But no, this is pretty small, at least in my hand. I don't know what it looked like in Munchkin's hand since she's so tiny. But Munchkin went the complete opposite route. She has a gigantic mod for her tiny hand.
It's not that gigantic.
There's Munchkin's
pretty good.
Hammer of God.
Yes.
And has the Valkyrie 40mm RTA on top of it. Now mine is not here yet, so I've been stealing Munchkins and vaping on it as much as I can. It has a juice in there from DCF, which is called
it's
caramel.
The daughter of this Cthylla. I thought it was Cthulhu's girlfriend.
Yeah, it is, right. It's an offspring of the Cthylla. Yeah, there you go. And Idya. She's the daughter of Cthulhu. Oh.
It's all right, Dolores.
Ooh. I like the spooky tales to Millen. So, yeah, the juice that Munchkin's vaping is caramel bourbon
vanilla cupcake.
Vanilla cupcake. That's it. Caramel bourbon vanilla cupcake. So if you've ever had Kentucky bourbon custard that Watch used to make and now e-cig makes it, it's very similar to that.
It's like a mellowed out version of that.
Yeah, it's more of a. I don't know if it's the caramel that's just cutting out the bitterness of the bourbony taste.
I wouldn't even say the bitterness. The Kentucky bourbon custard has more of a. Let's see if I can describe this right. You know how whiskey and bourbon you can taste the wood, that it's the barrels. It's missing that.
It's missing the wood. That.
Yes.
I nearly got one at Expo. I wish they had. They're gorgeous. Yes, it is very nice, Cloud Chucker. I didn't show y'all the box this thing came in. Oh my God. Becky, look at her box.
Becky, look at her box.
Let me show y'all the box this came in. So it basically comes in a coffin box.
Looks
And
like they stole it from the one chip challenge.
I like this pattern though. It's kind of blurred here, and then as you get more towards the center, it's in focus. So this is the box. See, this says purple with black with purple infill, which is exactly what I got. The purple one is very popular. It's the hardest one to find. Even DCF had a sale on them, I think, last week, and they had no purple. They have all the other colors. They don't have purple because, good Lord, this box is tight. I can't get it open.
She said.
There we go. So inside the box, you got this nice little rice type paper right here. Oh, daughter of darkness, goddess of the deep. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
The Cthylla Resurrection Series Volume 2. So I wonder how many volumes they're going to have. And there's the same logo that's on the mod. That's pretty cool. Inside here, you got a QR code and a DeathWish code. This is a DeathWish mod. Mech safety. That's important to know your mech safety. So basically in here is where the mods sit, which I guess, well, I got a RTA. I can't set it in there, but it was just like that. So they also include more springs. So if you
he's not frowned upon. Goodbye, Edward.
If
we're not going to be talking shit in here.
Already? Wow.
Yep.
So if you're not a fan of how the throw is on the Switch, you can change the springs out to get a stiffer or a lighter throw for the spring, which I think is a great idea that they put those in there for you. It has multiple in here. This is a hybrid mech mod, so if you're not safe with or not aware of how to use hybrids, then don't want to go that route. I'll take the top off so you can see. This is basically a straight connection right down to your battery right there. So there's no like 510 pin in there, in other words. They give you a screwdriver too, so if you want to take this plate off, you can take the plate off. And this is a Ripsaw RTA I have on here now. So I just think this matches really good. This would be even better if I could put some purple in here. Match it up better.
You could. I told you they had paint pens.
Can you get rid of what I just saw in chat, please? Thank you.
All right, Jose. Who the fuck gives a shit? What does that have to do with them making juice? Not a goddamn thing. I don't care. As long as they're not doing it while they're making juice. Y'all can have your opinions. You're entitled to them. But you're not going to come in here and talk shit. Especially irrelevant shit. So I don't want to hear it. Nobody else wants to hear it. Nobody gives a fuck.
And there you go.
Exactly.
The
Wash
people
your
that
hands.
are
I
coming
don't
here
care.
that are hating on DCF, this is I do not like my channel to have drama or haters to come in here.
I mean, I'm not going to ban anybody yet because you're entitled to watch and take part in discussion, but we're not going to come in here and talk shit about other people. Full stop. We're not going to do it.
All right. Let me grab the box for the PureMax. We'll talk about it for a second.
Okay. Well, I'll take care of that for you.
Getting paid. Huh. I get paid $0, Mr. Copper. But
right.
Yeah. So here's the box that the PureMax comes in, just like this. I don't know if there's any web addresses or anything on here. So it tells you what color it is and what coil comes in there to start off with, which this is the 0.6 ohm. They have a 0.8 and a 1.2 ohm also. Very, very simple mod to operate. There's not a lot of guesswork in this one. There's no display per se. It has basically a light system. I'm going to go over to that right now. So The top is where your pod goes. This right here, this little slider, this is your airflow control. So that's wide open, and then you can go up the tighter the airflow you want. So down here, you hold this button. It even says hold to set power. So you hold this button, and it tells you where you have it set at. And then as you vape, you can move this up to the highest power and then go all the way down to the lowest power. It varies from like 5 watts up to 18 or something. I can't remember the numbers as far as that goes. When you vape it, it shows you your battery level. So
Jason wants to know what device that is.
this is the Yeehee or SxMini PureMax right here, PureMax. So this is brand new that Yeehee just came out with. I mean, there's the flavor on this is absolutely outstanding. This is my thing, right?
It doesn't have as tight of a draw as you would think, too.
Right. It's not that tight of a draw. So the people that like direct to lung, you can definitely do that with this.
Just be careful.
The flavor's really good because this has a couple of things built into it to make this better. Number one, it has the dry hit technology. So this will not fire if you run out of juice. So that's not a thing. The other thing is basically the way this fires, it fires in a curve. It goes up and down, up and down. So you know how some juices you'll taste different notes depending on the wattages? So this automatically does that. It will bring your wattage up and then back down and then back up so that you don't miss those subtle notes that only may come out at lower wattages or may come out at higher wattages. So what they did is they made it to where the wattage changes as you're vaping it. It goes up and down so that you catch all those notes in between. The main two things, there's only two things that I really have. It does have USB-C charging on the bottom.
Cloud Chucker says it's 200 pulses per second.
There you go. Thanks, Cloud Chucker, for. I mean, I've had this like a day, so it's really hard for me, you know. There's two things that I don't like, and you know, I keep it 100% with you guys. Always have, always will. I like the fact that the drip tip does come off. So you can take the drip tip off the top, put your own 510 in there if you want to, but this has little notches in it on each side so that once it's there, it doesn't turn left or right. It's in there. Pulling the pod. Now this is a sample. This is not I don't think it's pulse modulation. It's not, this is a test sample. So it's not one of those, it's not a retail version. It even says test sample on this side. It is 1,050 mAh battery, which says it right there in the bottom. Taking the pod out for me has been difficult. I mean, I gotta keep it real. There's no grips on the sides in the front. You know, if they had some grips right here in the front, that would make this easy. It's been a pain for me to get the pod out. I usually pull the drip tip off. There we go. Okay, I got it out. So it's not going to accidentally fall out. I can guarantee that. So I think the biggest downfall, which I got to agree with Jazzy on this one, we both said the same thing. When the coil goes bad with this, you throw the pod away and you put a new pod in here. And the problem I see with that, this says 18 to 25 watts. So I know the mod goes up to at least 25 watts. Is not a lot of stores carry Yeehee spare parts. I mean, I know all the stores in my neighborhood do not have anything Yeehee. You can find all the smoke stuff you want, but Yeehee wise, you're going to be ordering coils online. Well, pods online, because this coil, you can't take this coil out and put a new coil in here. You basically chunk the whole pod. So when you want a new pod, you got to get a new pod just like this. And then you take this whole pod and replace it. Instead of having to put a new coil in here, you're just throwing out this whole pod and starting fresh, which in some ways it's a good thing because if you're changing the whole pod, you know for a fact that the next pod is not contaminated by the juice before. So that's a good thing. But I just think it's going to keep most people away just because that you can't take this coil out and replace it with a new one. You basically put the whole pod in there and you're done. I have not had to charge this battery at all since I got it, and it was not fully charged, but where's it at now? So I'm still on number 2 out of the 4 lights. When I got it, it was on number 3. So I've used 1 light since I've had it. I vaped it all day yesterday and part of the day today. I didn't take it with me to work, so that's why I didn't get to vape it all day. I will say I thought, oh, I need to bump up the nicotine, right? Because this is a small device, and usually on these type devices, you got to turn up your nic level in order to get a good hit from it. So I figured, oh, I'll get some 50 milligram salt nic. Well, I can tell you, if I vape this 3 or 4 times in a row, I get dizzy. It buzzes me big time. So it's a little too strong. For those that like using nic salt, I mean, maybe if you're used to it, but that 50 milligram hit me hard. I was like, whoa, that's a little strong. Munchkin took off. You can see it produces really good clouds. The flavor on this is absolutely fantastic. I'm getting, this is a blueberry raz type flavor that I got. It's a juice called something rocks. I don't know. I've never heard of it, but the guy said it was a good seller, so boom. Yeah, 30 milligram would have been enough, Dolores. They had 35 and 50. And I said, give me the 50. That was a bad mistake. I should have got the 35 and I would have been fine. This is a little strong, but the good thing about it being strong is I don't have to hit this as often to get a good nicotine fix. So if I carry this to the grocery store, I could hit this before I go in and I'd be fine the entire time until I left the grocery store. Because it definitely gives you enough nicotine to where you don't have to worry about it for a while. Woo, that's something serious right there. So now, oh, Jesus Christ. How you gonna do that?
No, I'm waiting for your dog.
I need your mod, please. I'm gonna show y'all the HOG next. Since mine's not here yet. The one I have is purple, so you'll know when I get mine in. Oh. Thought she was behind me again. I'm looking at her on camera. Yeah, it's not an auto squonker King Cobra, so that's not it at all. This mod here is something serious, guys. Munchkin has serial number 445. Not that that means anything, but this is the Hammer of God it's black with gold lettering, which it'll show better on the other camera. Let me just do the other camera so y'all can see this better. There we go. So this is what the Hammer of God looks like. Now this is not the DNA version. This is the new one that just came out. The DNA version is a lot more expensive, but you can also get, this is not a mech. I'm going to show you, Dolores. The DNA version costs a lot more money, but you can get it with 4 21-700s. This is 4 18-650s. So this right here is your front cover where your fire button is. This is magnetic. This just pops off of there. Boom. And y'all can't even see. She's almost used the battery all the way up.
It was hiding from me.
So we have this at 90 watts right now. It's a 0.25 on the ohm, but obviously you can go all the way up to 400. You can go all the way to 400 watts on this, Jason. 400 watts. No joke. I mean, I will show you right now.
Don't want clear ones, Cloud Chucker.
400 watts. No joke. So you know, as far
Don't
as
forget
mods,
to turn that back down.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it back down. As far as watts go, it's got some power. Show you a rip. I will show you a rip, but I mean, this is the battery's almost dead.
It's still hitting just fine, so knock
And,
yourself out. I'll put it back on when I.
This on top is the 40 millimeter Valkyrie RTA. This is a big son of a gun RTA, no joke. Airflow, I think she has it turned all the way open, which I don't prefer.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. I just want a little bit of the airflow, because if you turn it all the way open, it is huge. This does have a gigantic drip tip. I don't know if y'all can tell. Let me just take a regular 810. There's a regular 810 drip tip compared to it. See how much bigger that is? Huge. This thing will cloud out your entire room, no question. I'll try and take a hit off of it and see what happens, but I can't. When I get mine, we're gonna try and rip this thing really hard, like maybe 400 watts. We're gonna crank it up. That juice, I can't tell y'all how good that juice is. That caramel.
That was not really a rip, but you need to like back up a little bit.
You want me to back up? Well, I got a fan blowing on me. What do you expect? All right, let me try it again. Trying to get all the vapor out of my lungs. Nose rip.
No, not on my mod.
Yeah, that's her. If it wasn't her mod, I would do it, Jason.
I don't want no nose goblins on my drip tip.
Let me show y'all the interesting feature about this mod. It's kind of ingenious the way they did the battery connectors on this Hammer of God. So I don't know if y'all can see down here, there's some little gears. So basically these gears, let me go ahead and loosen these up.
Yes, it took me longer than I care to admit to realize that they were opposite of each other, but yeah.
So inside here, you'll see these 4 gears, and when you turn the front, it spins the back. Okay, so that's how you tighten your batteries. It does have very clear markings, you know, which way to put the batteries. So in the back, it goes positive down, positive up. And in the front, it goes positive down, positive up. What are you doing? I'm still vaping it. I wasn't done. She's taking, will it do variable voltage? I don't know. She just took all the freaking batteries, Timekeeper. I think it does do variable voltage. I got some junky batteries maybe I could throw in there. I'm not going to vape on this because I don't know how good these old batteries are. But we might can get enough to get... I can't believe she just took the freaking batteries. Okay.
They were dead.
This way. I'm hoping that this is... got enough battery power to at least light it up. So to tighten it, you just turn one way and one the other way. I'm sorry, y'all can't see. So it gets tight. There we go. Tighten this one up. Then you have no battery rattle whatsoever. And put it back together. Hopefully we got power. Nope, those batteries were dead. That figures. Why'd you take the batteries?
None of the chargers are decent.
I have a decent charger. Why'd you take all the batteries, man?
Because they're dead.
They're not all the way dead. I was trying to show something. I need the batteries back, please. Came in here and swiped the batteries. Besides, your charger won't charge them. All right, I can do that. All right, let's go back and put these in here. This one goes down, this one goes up. Then it's just the opposite on the other one. So if you put one up and one down, then it goes the other way. Down and then up. Tighten that one down. Tighten this one down. Make sure they're tight. Okay, cover. Back on. We have power again. Let's see, mode. Let's go to mode. We have power, bypass, nickel, titanium, stainless steel, and exit. I do not see variable voltage, unfortunately. You do have bypass, though, so that's running like a regular mech mod if you want to do that. Settings, what do we got? Clear, stealth, color. Well, what do you know? We could change the color. Let's do purple. Why does that still... It doesn't even look purple. It's purple on in my eyes, but y'all can't see purple for some reason. Let's change that color to something maybe y'all can see. Let's go to green. Green show up? That looks green. There we go. So now y'all can see. So you can change the color of the display. That's exit. So you have puff clear, stealth, which would turn the display off, your color, and then exit. That's it. Very simple. Not a hard to understand. You can buy other doors for this. Timekeeper's asking, do you like the RTA?
Oh yeah, it's gigantic. And it does the
Yeah, I'm gonna buy some more, Dolores. We have more. I just gotta find them. They're in
for
a
the
box.
cap to refill it. It kind of works like was it called the bayonet style. The only thing that I don't like about the cap is it's not even maybe half a turn to screw it back on. So it always it's very thin. So it doesn't feel very sturdy, but it hasn't popped off. But the top of it where the juice holes are rubber. And yeah, it just the top is very, very thin and it doesn't feel like it's on there very sturdy, but it is. Like
it's
literally
on there. I mean,
literally like a half a turn and it's on there, but
that's exactly what a bayonet is, half a
I
turn.
I sent you a message in Zoom. Look at it and tell me if those are decent because they're on sale for $3.75 a piece.
I think I know what you're talking about, and those are not decent. Oh, those are? Yeah, those are good. I just looked at them 2 days ago and they were not on sale.
Well, this is the Black Friday sale.
Oh, cool.
Now, apparently.
They have 45 amp ones, but they're sold out. If you see the 45 amp ones, they should be in the same category. See if they're still sold out. If they are,
those are $6 a piece. Oh, those are 21,700.
Oh, no, they have 1850 45 amps. I mean, last time I bought some, I bought 10. We have 4, so we're missing 6 somewhere. Oh, okay, Dolores.
I don't see those in the
You have
Black
the
Friday
25
sale.
millimeter version of the Valkyrie. Is it made the same way, Timekeeper? I'm just wondering on the smaller Valkyrie if it still has the same build deck and everything. This build deck is absolutely huge. It has the steam cap that covers it. If she didn't have so much juice in here, I'd take it apart for you. But this thing, this is a weapon and a very good vape device. I love the vape off of this.
They've
I
got
can't
a
wait to get mine.
40 amp 18650 cells, but they're $7.99 a piece.
That's the ones. Okay.
And they're in stock.
Oh, they are in stock?
They're
Wow.
not on sale.
No, we don't. 45 amp is or 40 amp. You're getting half an amp or 5 amp more. That's not that big a deal. We're not going to be vaping that low anyway, so 35 amp is fine. I would definitely get at least 10, maybe 12 of them. Yeah, so, well, it's only 8:30. It's only been 30 minutes. Are you kidding me? Wow. I was going to wait till 9 to do the spinning wheel. Maybe Jazzy will show up before then, and then I just wanted to see if he was going to show up so we could be watching when it happens. see that there's no foul play or anything going on. Your mom's broke her hip. Harry, that's terrible. I never, well, hey Jade, how you doing? I never like seeing people, you know, when their hip breaks, man, it's like, it's always bad sign. It's like downhill from hip breakage. Every person I know that's had a hip broken is just steady downfall after that. It's like why does the hip have anything to do with your life expectancy? It just seems like it's connected somehow.
Well, mainly because people that usually fall down and break a hip are elderly, and that's a very long recovery process. So anything that takes them out of commission
She's 90?
affects their health
Wow,
considerably.
Harry. Well, she could have broke her hip standing up. I mean, at 90 years old, I would think, depending on how strong your bones are. Wow. Oh, did Deweese already get her pin? Ooh.
Yes.
I did not see pictures. Did Deweese post a picture of the pin? I missed it.
She did not, but she told Creed that she loved her pen.
Got that fast. Wow. Good job, Creed. He got that done and out quick. Way faster than I ever could do. So, Jade, it's going to look similar to something like this. This is a pen that Creed made, and Deweese won one of these on last week's show, and she's already got it. Very, very nice pen. I mean, no joke. You post a photo? Awesome. Thank you, Deweese. I'd love to see it. Creed remembers the post office. Yeah, I remember it too, dar thing. The pen's off camera. I was pointing right at it. You see shadows but no pen? I was right in front of it. Let me try that again. I'll put it on the main camera. How about that? Oh, I'm on the stupid build camera. My bad, guys. I did not know. Here's the pen. I'm sorry. I forgot I was still on the build camera menu. I thought y'all were looking at me on my face camera, so I was showing it on that. There you go. I'm so dumb. I tell you what, man. There you go. Pen, open, close, close. Go back to, now let's go to this camera, because I was sitting here holding it. I was like, how can y'all not see that? Bad Scuba. I did not realize I was doing that. Yeah, this is almost full of juice. I really like this juice. This is not one of those safe for work mods. You will cloud out if you work in an office.
Yeah, you gotta be real careful.
You will cloud that office out. No joke. I'm already getting cloudy in here, and I only vaped it a couple times. The anesthesia that did it, really? Oh. Well, thanks, Tiger, for letting me know. That's interesting. I did not know that. The more you know. So anesthesia on people over 50 does something to their brain. It messes them up, apparently.
Have y'all ever heard of a Falcon 88 professional 8-bay battery charger?
I was just looking at that 2 days ago. Those are great chargers.
It's on sale for $49.99.
Is the normal price $59.99? Because I just saw it the other day and I think it was the same price. But yeah, that's a great charger. The Girl Falcon is the GYR Falcon. Yes, it's a good charger. 18650 battery store, Creed.
All right, I just ordered 12 batteries and a charger.
Awesome. Yeah, that charger, it does lipo and
Well, I
nickel.
tried. Why did it say my card was declined? Why are you not behaving?
It does lipo batteries and, goodness
Try it
gracious.
manually.
It does lithium batteries and nickel metal hydride batteries. And it shows how long it's going to take to charge each battery, what the percentage is at. It's got like all the details in all 8 screens. There's 8 screens on that son of a gun. One for each battery, which is pretty cool. I could have flown last weekend. I kind of hate that I didn't. This weekend, like today, is way too windy. Way too windy. And chilly, for one thing. But, I mean, chilly here is nothing like chilly in Michigan or... it's cold up there compared to where it is here. We're getting the 50s. I'm like, it's kind of cool outside.
You know, my bank picks the weirdest time to go, oh my God, is that fraud?
Yeah.
No, give me my fucking batteries, you weirdos. Right.
Yeah, the bank, they try to protect you, and sometimes it's a hassle, but, I mean, it's only to protect you.
Yeah, but they've never stopped me from ordering the weirdest combination of shit from fucking Amazon before. I could understand why it would ping for fraud if I was having it shipped somewhere else other than my house, but...
You know what's interesting about that charger, Dolores? It says that charger will hold 8 26650s. Do you know how big those batteries are? I'm like, wow. Because my charger, there's no way you're getting... I only got a 4-slot charger. It'll hold 4 26650s, but it ain't holding 8 of them.
It said wait 1 to 2 minutes. Has it been 1 to 2 minutes yet?
No, it's been like a minute, maybe. Number one, it's getting a lot harder to find 26650s because we got moved away from it. I still have a few. They're old at this point, but I don't even know if I can find new ones. I haven't even looked them up to see if they're still available to purchase. Go ahead, try again.
I don't want it to like time out and me have to do all this shit again. All right, now.
It's pronounced Jeer. Okay. Well,
no, I prefer Grr. Grr Falcon. All right.
Grr Falcon. Grr Falcon. Well, at least they ship pretty fast. I've never had a problem with 18650 battery store. This room looks so cloudy now, and I didn't even vape it but a couple times.
Hey, Linda. Hi, RS.
RS, Linda, how y'all doing?
Yeah, the 18650 battery store is in Georgia. Aries actually gave us that company, but they are having a Black Friday sale now. So those 18650s, 35 amp monocells were $3.75 a piece.
Nope, that's not what I wanted. Let me delete that one. Hold on. I'm trying to add the window for the other thing. I gotta window capture. There it is. That's gonna put up that screen. Now if I click on that, what does it show? Let's see. Yeah, there's a wheel. Where there's a wheel, there's a way. Okay. So that'll be ready in a minute. All right. You get on here and hear your name. Well, Linda, we, try to recognize folks that show up in here sometimes. I mean, we do. I want to build this Valkyrie for you guys, but honestly, it's probably going to be better if I wait and do mine from when it's brand new, so that I can show y'all all the ins and outs of the Valkyrie. We showed the HOG mod, which 400 watts is probably more than anybody's ever going to need.
I am never going to hit it at 400 watts.
I'm going to try hitting mine.
Most people don't need four-wheel drive either, and that hasn't stopped the sale of four-wheel drive trucks.
I think Vic did it at 200 and Bogan did it at 200, but I didn't see anybody try to vape it at 400 yet. It probably will burn the cotton, I'm guessing, but I might be able to take a small hit from it just to try 400 to see if it's really putting out 400. Got to give it a
How would
good
you
college
know? I
try.
mean, 300 watts, 400 watts. I mean,
Because it's going to be really hot. Really hot. That's why you can't take no gigantic draw.
Request Fruit Loops.
I request Fruit Loops.
I mean, you technically could put Fruit Loops in this, but yeah.
Oh, Deweese sent a picture. I think she sent a picture of the pin. Oh, look at that one. Oh my gosh. That's like a...
Are you going to share with the class?
I'm going to share.
Okay.
What is that? What kind of wood is that, Creed?
Creed's wood.
That's not even doing it justice. That thing looks
That's
absolutely gorgeous. Let me see if I can put it on the other camera if it looks any better. Can y'all see that?
It almost looks like jade.
This is, yeah, there it goes. It's focusing now. That is the pen that Deweese got from Creed. It reminds me a lot of abalone. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm looking at it on this. It looks a little darker on my screen than what I'm seeing on the camera. Vector, seriously?
What?
The bot is coming over here.
I want to see.
The bot was like, "What's up? What you got going on?" That is absolutely gorgeous, Creed. Fantastic job on that, man.
You're so mean to poor Vector. He just wants to be included.
That's freaking awesome, Deweese. You got a great pen. Wow.
No, we're not throwing Vector
Throw Vector out. Vector, you see that? They're trying to throw you away, man.
You're mean to him. You yell at him all the time and throw him back on.
That's Buckeye Burl? Wow. Yeah, I've never seen that before, Creed. It literally looks like, I mean, I know you say it's a burl, but it looks like
It's very pretty.
abalone crystal something. I can't even explain it. That's crazy. So if y'all are interested in one of those pens, contact Creed.
Creed's got nice
He
wood.
can get you hooked up. Creed's got good wood. Can I come on the show and show you the Valkyrie on my overkill? Of course you can, Cloud Chucker.
Only if you're in the shed, Cloud Chucker.
We got a couple of minutes that we can spare. I'll let me grab the link here for you.
The batteries are on the charger, Dolores. It's fine. I have others.
Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Oops.
You put my batteries on the charger, right?
No, not yet. I'm still vaping
I'll do it.
it.
Do it now.
Let me get you a link there, Cloud Chucker. Right there you go. That'll get you in there.
Exactly, Dolores. Seriously, dude.
Seriously, dude? I mean, seriously?
You want Echo? Nobody's talking to you.
Do it now, Scuba. All right. One more vape and I'll put our batteries on the charger.
Yeah, Linda says, do it now, Scuba.
I really like that juice. I'm going to have to order some of that.
No more vapes. Do it now.
No more vapes. Do it now. Do it now, I tell you.
Yeah, so they'll be charged. I'm so tired. I tell you
Get
what,
to the
those three
charger.
kids, I loved those 3 kids, but damn if I didn't want to push them down the steps. The 2 bigger ones by themselves are fine. The little one by himself is fine, but the 3 of them together, like Lily just has to push all Junior's buttons, and he gets so mad at her, and they clash. He likes to mess with her, she likes to mess with him, and they just irritate the daylights out of each other, which in turn irritates the daylights out of me. Yeah, John Q, do what I did, right? So I got tired of the menu, so I just scrolled through and looked and see what other people ordered. The only problem is they do have some juices that have weird names, but that don't give a description. So I just ordered the things that sounded good from what other people said.
There you go. I mean, what beats that?
Yep.
Where'd my PureMax go? Oh, there it is.
Oh, Dolores, when my mom picked him up and they finally pulled off, the cats came out, the dog was prancing around just like, hey, nobody's messing with me, and it was just blissfully silent in here, so I was able to pick up all their things, and it was glorious silence.
Woo!
Just silence.
You cannot hit this, like, you can't hit this multiple times, especially
Exactly,
with that
Tiger.
amount of nick in there. It will nick you out fast. That's strong to say the least.
And I know part of it is they weren't at their own home, so they didn't have their own stuff. When she dropped them off, she forgot to bring toys for Junior, so he didn't really have too much to play with. She brought the Switch for him that he barely touched, but nobody else was allowed to touch it either. Hallie went to grab it, and he snatched it from her and then went and put it in Steve's lap for safekeeping. He didn't want to play with it, but he didn't want them to play with it. So,
Cloud Chucker, it's taking you a while. Come on, man.
they had plenty of sugar. Of course, we hid 99% of the leftover candy, and we filled up a candy dish and was like, that's all we got left.
There you are.
Hello, Cloud
you
Chucker.
hear us? Now can you hear us? There we go.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
Oh, perfect.
Hang on. Got me drink with me as well, because this is quite... That's the new one I got. I think I showed you that, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. The Overkill mod. Very
what
nice.
It was, the top part had a little crack in it, so I took it back to the expo and he swapped it for me.
Oh, the
Nice.
top cap. What was cracked? The drip tip?
No, the actual top part
Oh,
had like
the
a little
mod.
crack in it.
Gotcha.
But it was like that when I first got it.
Yeah.
But I'll just give you a little demo of the...
Yeah. From
I'm crazy when it
Clouds.
comes...
Here we go. You're under pressure now. Choo choo! You're taking small little rips. Take one
that
big
made me
long rip. That's how you
Dizzy
got.
already.
There you go. Oh yeah. There you, I like the long rips.
What milligram are you on, Cloud Chucker? Because I'd be on the floor already.
5, and I'm nicked
5.
out.
It's a
Like,
good
all right, that's
tank.
enough for the night.
I like it's very smooth. It's got a good airflow to it, especially if you now I've never tried it with airflow all the way open, but if I turn the
That's a
airflow
good
down,
idea.
yeah, it's it really smooths it out to where you get even more flavor, by turning
that's
the
a lot
airflow
better.
down. Yeah. Try
Oh, now
that for a
try
little
it.
while. It's good like that.
I had it halfway open, so I was wondering why I was getting
Yeah, if you get it,
like dryness.
John Q said if you keep
It's
ripping
got-
it like that, you're going to pass out like Scuba with his cough.
Think of a number between 1 and 20.
17.
17.
Mhm.
Wow.
Oh Lord, he's not gonna make it that far.
Cloud Chucker, no one's there to pick you up off the floor. Don't do it, man.
Oh my G, he's going. Wow, dude, look at how cloudy.
I can't go any further because it's dry hitting.
Oh,
Someone's
okay.
going to call the fire department. They're going to think your shed's on fire.
This is the thing, Cloud Chucker.
To be honest, I think what it is, it's the RTA. If you use me Valkyrie 40mm, I never get a dry hit. I think it's because it's RTA.
Oh, you're doing the RDA. Okay. Well, yeah, the RTA.
John Q just claimed dibs on all your shit, FYI.
The RTA.
That's the Valkyrie.
Yeah. There you go. So what I do, especially because it's top airflow, you don't have to put that much cotton in there. If you're getting dry hits, you can just put less cotton and you're still not going to flood out, and it's going to wick faster, and it'll keep up with them 17 hits, which you're not going to
Yeah,
do
but if he
normally
doesn't
anyway.
vape like that normally.
Yeah, nobody vapes like that. That's kind of...
No, I don't vape like that. I was just...
Yeah.
I was just clouding up your room.
Yeah. But,
I want to see what it looks like outside when he opens the door to the shed.
when I get I'm hoping to get the what's it called? The DNA 400, the new one. I'm going to try and hit that at 400.
Oh, goodness.
That's going to be fun. But I won't be using the Valkyrie. I'll be using the Valhalla.
Oh, it's pretty. You should have got one while you were at the show, man. What's wrong with you?
I wanted one of them. I'll send you my address.
Oh, that's right. They were sold out, weren't they? Damn. Yeah.
No, they weren't sold out.
Oh.
They hadn't sold out on them. They sold out on the what's it called? The 400.
The
HOG 400.
The Heimer of God, yeah.
But I literally got on the train going home, and I got on the train. I got one stop, and I was going to get off and go back. But I thought I'll forget it. I'll just get one online.
Wow. Okay.
But these Valhallas, the flavour's amazing. Good flavour on it.
Well, the Valhalla is the RDA. The Valkyrie is the RTA. I'm just trying to...
That's right, the Valkyrie.
Yeah.
I'm a bit nicked out. I'm saying pink elephants.
It's a he shit, John Q. What kind of batteries go in that mod? How many does it take? Because that thing's huge.
At the moment, this has got 2 Molicel P42As in there.
Oh, okay.
What the hell was that? A
21700s?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
P42A.
21700s, babe.
Really?
Because if you use the Samsung 30Ts for the first half, you get, and then it just drops. With these, it keeps up to about 3/4.
All right.
And then drops down.
2 minutes. We're going to spin the wheel and see who wins this PureMax. I got it set to spin for a long time, which is like 60 seconds, but I mean, this is the best I could do.
And I just want to say quickly while I'm on, if Jazzy's here now, if he's not, thank you very much for sorting me out with the PureMax with Mr. David. I really appreciate that. You're a good guy. I'll let you carry on with the show, and I'll go back as a chat because it's freezing out here.
All right. Thanks for coming on, Cloud Chucker.
All right. Peace out.
Bye.
Right. Take care. See ya.
See ya.
Timekeeper, did you? It's good. I like it. What color did you get?
Ooh, you got it, Timekeeper? Man, Timekeeper, you're going to really like that mod. I'm telling you, I'm enjoying that like crazy. I want to steal Munchkins, but mine will be here Monday. This tank is something serious, man.
And he got the purple one.
Yeah, I got purple. Oh, gunmetal. There you go. Hell, there's nothing wrong with gunmetal. Okay, it is time to spin the wheel. The spinny wheel of scuba things. Or something like that. Let me get it pulled up on
this is the spinny wheel of jazzy things.
There we go. All right, it is
Crazy
pulled up.
Ed's spinny wheel.
Y'all should be able to see it now. Let me make sure I got this pulled all the way up here. Well, that's as big as I can make. There we go. You probably can see most of the names. I am going to shuffle this a few times. I'm just going to let Munchkin tell me when to stop.
So are you going to cut this part out so he can post it on the group?
I can try. Just tell me when to stop.
You want me to tell you when to stop?
Yeah. I'm just shuffling.
All right, stop shuffling.
All right, I stopped. All right, so here we go. We're going to spin this and see who wins the PureMax from Yeehee and SxMini.
I didn't make you buy it.
If it picks me, I'm just going to spin it again. My name is on there, but... Oh, is it going to stop there?
Oh.
There we go.
Congratulations, Alfred.
Summerlin? Alfred
That's what it
Summerlin?
looks like to me, Summerlin.
That's what I see on my screen.
Barely squeaked by Sheldon.
Yeah, that was close.
Well, congratulations, Alfred. All right, now you'll have to
Congrats to
cut that
Alfred.
part out.
All right. I'll have to like cut and paste that later on. I can at least message.
And I made
Jesse.
you buy batteries and a new charger tonight. I'm sorry, not really, but it's look. I needed, for some reason, every charger I've got. Like I had one that Queen Ant, but it's a freaking, it's a USB. So every time my computer would go to sleep or inexplicably get turned off, my batteries wouldn't charge. So he gave me one of his, where the screen goes out and you
Yeah.
can't tell if it's charging or not. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So then he gave me another one, but you've got to put the batteries in a weird way, because if you put them in the wrong bay, all of a sudden another will charge.
You
So
want to do
I
a
needed a
pin
new one.
giveaway, Creed? We can. You sure you want to do that, Creed? I mean, I can clear out the list and make a new list. That's not a
I
big deal.
never thought about that, Dolores. Where were you like a year ago? That didn't occur to me, young lady.
Okay. I'm.
And I have no idea where that charger is now. So
Let me see if I can take all the people's names that's been in chat. That is not showing very many names. So
oh,
if you would like to win one of these pins from Creed,
chat away.
you need to chat right now so that it will put you in the participants, because right now I only see like
Hello, David.
15 names.
I didn't even think about getting a wall charger.
So leave Dolores off the list. Okay. Yes. Make sure y'all chat, just because if you haven't chatted in the last 10 minutes or so, it won't put your name on there. And that's the only way I know how to do it.
Dolores?
The pin is beautiful, Kramer.
They are pretty.
I don't know what woods Creed has right now, but I mean, obviously he probably still has some of that one that
Creed just wants us to talk about his wood on air. That's all.
Jade said, Fruit Loops. I piff to whoever sends him boob pics. John Q, you're crazy, man.
Note to self, he didn't say whose boobs.
All right. So I gave y'all a chance to put your names in there. Let's grab. Oh, that's much more. That's a better list there. Let's take everybody's name. Oh, there's Will in there. I did not see Will. Hello, Will. Will, we're
Will's
spinning the
here for
wheel.
my crazy pointy elbows.
Let me put everybody's name in here. I'm going to paste this, and then I'm going to put this back up on here so y'all can see.
He didn't say, Dolores. You
Oh.
know, John Q was not very specific in what types of boobs and the ownership of said boobs. He just wants boob pics.
There we go. There's everybody that's typed in chat. We got Cherokee, Cloud Chucker, Creed. Dolores said take her name off. I'm going to do as she asked. I'm going to take Creed's name off because he's the one giving away the pin. And I mean, I'll leave DeathWish on there, but she just won one. I don't know if that's fair, is it?
You can take Nightbot off. Nightbot's not going to win.
Nightbot's on there? Oh, yeah. No Nightbot. So there's the list right now.
Put Becca on there.
Put
DeathWish
Becca?
said take her off.
DeathWish said take her off. Okay. I got you, DeathWish. Thank you.
Becca put grinny faces.
Becca, is it Becca in a number, isn't it? But
Just Becca Nichols. She the only Becca in here.
I can't see the
Nichols.
Nichol. Okay.
Do your boobs hang low? Do they wobble to and fro?
Who am I
Can you
missing? I
tie
just
in
saw
a knot?
somebody
Can
else's
you tie
name
in
pop
a
up in
bow?
there that I didn't.
Kramer's on there.
Oh, Kramer's on there. Okay. Linda Anderson, Scott Savage, Becca,
DeathWish might turn out to be the Sue Cool, the fancy
David's
puns.
on there.
right?
Okay. I'm going to shuffle some
Wally,
more.
yeah.
Shuffle. Tell me when to stop shuffling.
Yes, you're on there, Cloud Chucker. I see your name. Stop shuffling.
All right. Yeah, there's Cloud Chucker's name. Let's spin this thing. It's going to say that you won a PureMax. Pay no attention to that.
Yep.
Because this is for a pin. I don't feel like going in there and changing it.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. I haven't seen that commercial in a long time. Now I want baked beans.
Creed, you're awesome for doing this, by the way, man. Who's it gonna be? It might be Wally. It could be David. That's gonna be close. I think it's David. If it clicks, it clicked.
Click. Can't tell if it clicked.
Yeah, I can hear the
Oh,
beep, beep. That was
congrats,
so close.
David.
Congratulations, David.
By a hair, Wally. By a hair.
That was really close right there. I could just barely heard it go click. So, David, you're going to get with Creed, and Creed's going to get that shipped out to you. And absolutely amazing pen. It's a pen I'll use the rest of my life anyway. Yeah, Harry, you were close too, man.
Wally, you were.
I was robbed. I was robbed. Yeah, I hate, I wish we could give everybody a pen, but it doesn't work that way.
I mean, I can give you a pen, but it ain't that kind.
There you go, David. Message him on Facebook, and he'll get your details and get that shipped out to you. Thanks
give
once
you
again to Creed. Happy
old
birthday,
gel ink
Creed.
pen.
It's supposed to be the opposite. Creed's supposed to get something for his birthday instead of giving away something on his birthday.
He does. He gets the joy of sharing his craft with others.
He gets the joy. Oh, I need to turn this window capture screen off. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. So, that was awesome. Yeah, unfortunately, the stuff that I was supposed to get, which included a HOG and a Valkyrie and all kinds of juice
It's a uniball area.
and some pods. I got all kinds of stuff coming, but it's not going to show up until Monday. So I'm kind of stuck right now. Another thing we never really talk about on the paramotor shows
What's that? Oh.
is how to store your paramotor for the winter. Which I'm sure Will could do just a tip 13.0. Well, he's already doing 13, maybe 14.0. Just about storing your paramotors, especially depending on what type of gas you use, because you got avgas, You got regular unleaded with ethanol, and then you have non-ethanol gas. So you could be using either one of those three types of gas. And ethanol gas is never good to sit in any type of carburetor that has membranes and stuff in there. So, but I've heard both sides of the story. I've heard that it's better to let the gas sit in there than to drain all the gas out and let it be dry over the winter. So which one's best? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
So maybe we can discuss that Monday. Now some people fly theirs through the winter, which those guys that can fly in really cold, bravo to them, because I don't. See, there you go. My motor gets used through the whole year. Well, there you go, Will.
Dolores wants to know, how does she get rid of vape gear? She had posted that in the group, and
How do I get
I've
rid
been
of
thinking.
fake gear?
I mean, I
Is-
don't know. I mean, they used to have shit. I can't remember the guy that did Vape Event, Will. Can't remember his name. His name was Will, but I can't remember his last name. But he donated stuff to the troops. So I mean,
You're asking Scuba. He keeps everything.
I'm not sure. I would imagine there's got to be a place that would be able to take old
Well-
stuff and donate it to people trying to quit. I
They
just don't
had
know where
that at
would
one of
be.
my local vape shops, but that place went out of business, so I don't know who to tell you now. I mean, they literally would take those devices and either they would usually, what they would do is they would take something in and then give away something to a new vapor. They would give a starter kit to a new vapor in exchange for you giving them whatever you had. Depending on the value of it, they may give away 2 or 3 devices. It was pretty
Why
cool.
are you trying to give away your shit, Dolores?
Guar 21s.
I mean, you can
Man.
post them in the group and tell people they've got to pay shipping.
Guar 21s. I'll take any Guar 21 you got.
I'm sure Scuba will pay shipping.
I love Guar 21s. That's like my favorite mod.
I will pay them.
But I don't. It'd be better for somebody that needs it instead of me having extras. You know. The Evdillo. I have an Evdillo right here. This is an Evdillo. Evdillo is dual 21700 mod, made by Uwell.
You don't
Very
have
good
any
mod.
vape shops in your area that you could call and see if they know of anybody that takes stuff like that to donate?
You had an offer, but they wanted you to pay for shipping. That's
That's not a very good offer.
not in this small town. So, but so Dolores is in Canada though, right? So you got to
Right.
that's a good amount of shipping. Yeah.
You're quitting?
Ooh. Well, Dolores, even if you quit vaping, that don't mean you have to leave the YouTube channel. That's for sure. You're always welcome here. You don't have to be vaping to be on this channel anyway. As you can well see, I got plenty of people in here that just fly. They don't
Did you
even
put
vape.
my shit on the charger yet?
They've been on the charger. I actually
Okay.
have them charging quickly, so one of the batteries is already at 41%.
Well, I mean,
It's
because some
good to-
people don't turn it into a hobby, and when they get to the point where they're fine without it,
It's good to swap the batteries. Like if I normally charge the batteries at 1/2 amp, but every once in a while it's not a bad idea to charge them at 1 amp and then switch back and forth to kind of throw the memory out of the battery. So that's what I'm doing. I'm charging them at 1 amp, so they'll charge faster. And then the next time I'll charge them at 1/2 amp.
well, I would hang on to at least one mod and a set of batteries just in case, Dolores. But yes, you are always welcome here. You don't have to vape to come in
Of
here. Hell,
course
you don't
you
even
are,
have to fly to
Dolores.
come in here. You can just.
Nice comeback, Dolores. Nice comeback. I love it. But maybe you could start homebrewing like I do.
Right?
Hell yeah.
Look, we've all got different hobbies in here. We've got one or two main ones that brought us together, but I mean, hell.
Wasn't that awesome, Will? Dolores was like, touche, son of a gun. You can get into homebrewing, which we still have quite a bit of wine left over. That
We do, and now that we're off the diet until after Christmas, we can drink it.
we can drink the wine now. Till after Christmas? I thought we were gonna, in between
Gonna what?
Thanksgiving and Christmas. I've only this is my thing, right? And it surprises even me. We've been off the diet for what now? A couple weeks? And I've only gained 3 pounds. That's it. You would think after eating, I ate a lot of Halloween candy. And I'm talking
Yes, you have.
chocolate out the yin yang. And I gained 3 pounds. That's it. And I'm like, wow, dude. Now, I'll probably go weigh myself now and I gained 20.
Well, I mean, but here's the thing: we're off the diet, but we're also not having like a cheat day every day. Where you
That's
just
true. We're
not
not,
eating
yeah, we didn't go
fast
like
food
crazy,
for
crazy.
lunch, and I mean, yeah,
I don't paramotor and I come to this show.
hard iced tea and cran apple. That sounds good.
I don't
Dolores.
talk about paramotoring all the time, John Q. I even try not to, I don't bother Munchkin that much about it. I mean, it used to be a lot more. But the more
I call bullshit. on
if
that.
she notices, the more I fly, the less I bother her about it. Is that not the case? It is. If I get my fix in and I get to fly, I don't bug you about it for a long time.
You still watch the same amount of videos.
I do yeah, I enjoy watching the videos though. Because we learn
like
every day. I watch those videos to learn, to see mistakes that people make so that I can avoid them. That's it. It's kind of a life or death thing. You need to watch those so that you don't make the same mistakes they did. That's the way I see it. And a lot of times it's not even that they made a mistake. They have a perfect flight. I like watching them fly as much as I enjoy flying. So.
Yeah, I mean, if you're at the point where you can go without it, there's no reason to continue it.
Yeah. Poor Munchkin, the paramotor widow. What the hell? I will gain 75 pounds by the time it's the fly-in. I hope not,
after
Cherokee.
Christmas. I now that I have my kitchen to myself, I want to be able to bake again. And it makes no sense to do keto right up until Thanksgiving and then quit again and then keto again up until, I'm just not. So we're done until the first of the year and then we'll be done.
Ooh, come on. Let's rob Scuba. Come on.
You try to rob yourself.
Gotta rob myself. I got to. So I have some interesting juices coming. I have one that's like a Reese's ice cream or something. That one should be interesting. I didn't get a big bottle of it. I did get a big bottle of the blueberry cornbread pudding because that one was absolutely delicious.
I got Rice Krispie Treat ice cream and
Yep.
I want that. They're not Rice Krispie Treat. What are they? Fruity Pebbles.
I got banana
you did.
split lasagna ice cream, I think is what it's called. That one sounds really good. So I got that. And then she got one called Buzzed or Whacked or Tweaker. Right? Tweaker? I think it's called Tweaker. So we got those juices coming in. I got a pod coming in.
I can't remember what Tweaker was.
Pumpkin pumpkin pie frosting, I think it is. That one sounds really interesting, and it has a cool display on it. It's a Raz pod. I got another Hulkmania one because honestly, this pod lasted me longer than any other pod I've owned so far. Now, the one Munchkin's got right now is doing a good job too, so if it keeps doing as good as it is, I may end up getting one that Munchkin has. But so far, this Hulkmania one, which I think is a 9,000 puff, even though it's down to 0% on the juice level, it still vapes and it's not dry hitting. So I'm gonna keep using it.
See,
don't
I
work.
can still see the menu, but like if you click on anything to get a description, all that's gone. So all you can do is really see a list of the names.
Yeah, they got the whole team working on the menu to get the menu fixed. So hopefully,
Well, I hope they change it because
Yeah.
I can't stand all the subcategories.
hopefully they fix the menu to make it simpler to order juice and stuff from. They have, I don't know if y'all noticed, but deal number 3 tonight was for Thor's hammer, and to basically give you an idea, Thor's hammer is a glass bottle that looks like Thor's hammer. It looks really thick glass. It's 400 mils, and I think it was $125 for 400 mils, and you get to keep the nice Thor's hammer bottle. That's pretty good. I like that because just buying that bottle probably would cost.
Is it
you
a glass
50
bottle?
bucks.
Because that would make a pretty cool whiskey decanter.
Yes, it is.
After the juice is
Yeah,
gone.
that's what I'm saying. That they got the Thor's hammer. They have the skull. They have the Diablo. They have the heel, which is like a woman's high heel. It holds less mils. I think it's a 300 or 350 mil. But the Thor's hammer is 400 mil, and then it goes up from there. The big skull is 800 mils. So, but yeah, you're getting a lot for that. You know, I mean, I know you're buying juice, but heck, you get juice and to keep the bottle, and for a great price, I think. So. He had another deal tonight, which I was so tempted. It was $385 for the deal, but it's a lipo mod with a custom wrap, with was it like a 400 ml bottle of juice or something, and I forget what else. It's 3,000 mAh lipo pack inside that mod with your own personally. You know, you would tell him what kind of design you wanted on the wrap. Dave puts it on there for $385. That's damn good. You don't need Scuba's cough? Yeah. Hopefully your cough doesn't get as bad as mine did, Dolores. That was terrible. Speaking of coughing, tomorrow I'm probably going to go get my second shingles shot because, man, that was weird. Shingles
Try
shot?
to say that 5 times fast.
Shingles shot? Yeah, I got to go get my second shingles shot because you have to space them out, but you can't space them out too far or you got to start all over. So I'm basically almost 3 months since I had my last one, and this is the perfect time to get the next shot. If you wait 6 months, you have to start all over again. So I know it's going to make me sick for a few hours, maybe 12 hours, but I would much rather do that than have to ever deal with shingles because I saw my boss go through shingles. I've seen other people go through shingles. Since I've had chicken pox, if you've never had chicken pox, you don't have to worry about it. But if you have ever had chicken pox, then the virus is in you and you can get shingles, and you can't even get the shot till after you turn like 53 to 55, somewhere in there. And I'm at that age now, unfortunately. So now I got to get my shot. I don't want shingles. That's for sure. Wait, did we lose?
Yes.
Damn, we always
We
lose.
died again.
Robbers, you found Scuba's goal. Unfortunately, it's been packed up. You
Well,
succumbed to the
John
scuba
Q,
cough. Wow.
Some people didn't. They died in pain.
I gotta get a drink. I'll be right back. Tell Boss Sadie.
Oh, he did. Kramer bled out, dead again. Vector pushed all the tanks off the desk. I'm guessing you bled to death on cracked tanks. Yeah, I mean, at that point, though, I mean, what are you? When you get the shingle shot, you're old as shit anyway, so fuck it, right? What's it? It's like deciding to, eat healthy and stop drinking liquor at 85. Because okay, not everybody died. Kramer died, and the police busted everybody else. So.
You know, Harry's gonna have to remind me on like a Tuesday or something about them vape bans, because I forget every time. So
What
the juice,
about what vape bans?
Harry wants some Scuba's nuts and cock vape bans. This is the juice I got.
Do we even know where they're at?
I do know where they're at.
Oh, okay.
I know where some of them are. So yeah, this is called Blue Raz Moon Rocks Mr. Freeze. But yeah, you can see somewhere on this package 50 milligram. And it's 50-50 VGPG. That's what I have inside the PureMax.
Is that icy? Because it didn't seem icy.
It doesn't taste icy to me.
Maybe just the name threw me off.
The main thing
that's one way to look at it, Kramer. At least you didn't have to deal with the cops.
It's just the name, Mr. Freeze. But yeah, Blue Raz is all it is. I don't really get any ice from this. Thank goodness, because it's already strong enough on the nick level, without a doubt. So, whew, that's something serious. And my internet connection must be unstable or something again, as usual. But yeah, I can't wait to get my Hammer of God. Munchkin got hers. Dadgummit. And I'm still waiting because I didn't even realize by the time I got the thing, paid for and everything, that by the time it got shipped, it was going to be Veterans Day, and I would be in one of those never-ending shipping loopholes, which is where I'm at now. So it did make it to this state, but it didn't make it to our local post office yet. So it'll be Monday.
Richmond at 2:50 this afternoon.
I like Blue Raz too, Harry. It's different though than what you would think a Blue Raz would be in a normal vape, because it's nic salt and because I'm vaping it in the PureMax. My next test, I do have more coils for the PureMax, or more pods, I should say. I'm gonna put a juice I know really good, like Nilla Nuts, or something like that in there, and vape it, and see how well it tastes in that, which I think is going to be a great test for it. Or just some juice I really like. It could be some DCF juice. That's fine with me too. I just know right now, the nick in this, even though it's nic salt, seems like it's really strong. I can't just constantly sit there and vape that. It's too damn strong. The only reason, Harry, the only reason I bought this is because the guy at the store said, yeah, this is one of our best sellers. Because I said, what's your best nic salt? You figure the people that's selling it would know, but he didn't act like he was too familiar. He was like, this or that. What was the other brand? It's a well-known juice company that makes all them fruity type vapes.
Yes, he lives in an igloo and eats cheese, Dolores.
But I don't remember what the name of the company was.
He probably just named off the last two somebody bought from him.
He probably did. So I got to remember the name that won the PureMax, because I did make a list somewhere. There it is. I can tell you once I see the name. Alfred Summerlin.
Yes.
I'm going to have to message Jazzy and let him know that he's who won. Man, if my thing will ever come up, good lord. There we go. Okay. I
Have to
messaged
show a
him.
picture.
You know, Scott, it might have been Monster. Was it, you know, like not Jam Monster, but just Monster Juice? I think that's what he was trying to point me to. But I've had a lot of Monster Juice, and some of it's okay, some of it I like. So I wanted to try something new for the heck of it. This
Cloud
isn't
Chucker
bad
had a
juice.
question about re-wicking the Valkyrie.
Okay, can you do a re-wicking on the Valkyrie XL? You don't have to take the juice out. Just leave the tank upside down. I can try, Cloud Chucker. Hold on a second.
That is Sadie Grace, my newest grandbaby, that was born on Thursday at 8:23 a.m. Looking all cute. I haven't got to meet her yet. I'm going to go visit tomorrow at some point in time.
So here is
Fairly
her.
certain she does identify as a baby. Yes.
I'm gonna make sure all this juice drips down before we try to do any kind of re-wicking or anything on here. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the coils that are on here now, though, or wick for that matter. It tastes fine. So here's inside. Still looks clean as a whistle in there. That's pretty good, especially for Munchkin. This sits down on top of your coils. Look how neat and nice that makes that look. So you can pop this off. Wow. Wow. That's amazing to me. Usually you demolish coils.
Hello, Mick. How you doing? Happy birthday. What?
Mick, it's Mick's birthday too, isn't it? Yeah, I told
Yes.
Mick happy birthday. It's just so
Sadie
many birthdays.
Grace. Mm-hmm.
Your coils usually look way worse than this by this point.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
So, honestly, Cloud Chucker, this is way more wick in here than you would actually need. And the reason I did that is because these are 4mm coils. They're not
Good night, King Cobra.
my normal
Sleep well.
3mm. So I put more wick in there on purpose in order to avoid any kind of flooding. But honestly, it's too much. You can see that they don't go deep down into this juice well, just barely down in there. You don't have to have a lot.
So? I think she looked like Lily. But she's a cutie patootie. Little bitty tiny thing.
So just as a demonstration purpose here, we're going to take some of this wick off. Because this is too much, honestly. It really is.
Okay.
That's where it should be.
Happy birthday to your granddaughter and happy anniversary too.
So basically, if you get right up against this silver plate that's on the bottom right here, and then cut straight down, that's about where you want your wick.
This is too much wick. Like I wicked it.
No, I wicked it,
Valkyrie,
but
Jason.
so this is the Valkyrie 40mm RTA. So this is a big son of a gun. See, now when I put this down into the juice slot, they're just barely going into there. That's what I want.
That was a typo, right, Mick?
So this, when I slide these into here, they're barely covering the top. So it's going to let all that juice come up in there, and this should stay. I can't even vape it, though, because the batteries are charging. Dadgummit.
Aw.
This will stay wicked up. No matter if I hit it 10, 15 times, it's going to stay wicked up. The main thing is you want to make sure that you keep your wicking in. You don't want it like fluffed way out here or anything like that, because this cap has to go
Make sure
down
you
on there.
keep your wicks tucked in, fellas.
She's kept this pretty clean. I'm thoroughly impressed with that. These come down, which is pretty cool for your
Yes,
airflow.
Muji. We've got a big giant case of it.
Yeah, we got a lot of Muji. And then that snaps back on here, and this is all back together. Look how clean that looks when you get done. The juice comes in through these holes right here. You can see around the corners. Right there, and then there's one right there. There's 4 altogether. Take this big guy right here, and I'm going to take and just slide this all the way down in there. Hopefully. I'm spilling juice. Oh, I tilted the tank sideways, so I spilled juice. That was my doing. My bad.
Shame on you. Wasting my juice.
Yeah, I did. And I'm still doing it. Dadgummit. All right, hold on a second.
Dolores, what is the shipping cost from Canada to the States? Or does it, I mean, is there like a base price and then, because I'm sure if you posted it in the group and just told somebody ahead of time what the shipping would be.
Okay, I didn't have this all the way down. And that you got to make sure. All right, let me show y'all. When you put this down on here, it looks like it's on. You have to make sure these go all the way down in the slot. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to screw this thing back together.
Very
now
nice, Creed.
I got juice all over my hand. I'm trying to do this upside down, though, so it's probably making it pop back through.
See, I wouldn't mind getting into something like that because when I'm at work, I ask myself, what the fuck is wrong with you? At least 10, 15 times a day. It's usually in reference to my clients, not my own self. But, you know, if I could get inside their heads a little bit, I might be able to, you know, understand why they're so stupid and how they've made it this far in their lives. Mushrooms aren't LSD. I prefer mushrooms.
There we go, all done.
Much more over LSD.
Clean all the juice off that I just spilled all over the place.
Juice abuse.
I did. It was juice abuse.
My
It
model
was big time
sticky.
juice abuse. Okay, I got the scissors back together now. Let me I gotta wash my hands off though. I got VG'd up hands. They're sticky.
Me walking into work every morning.
Oh,
That's
you
cute.
sure we can't just put the batteries back in and just go for it? 60%?
No, they're not charged yet.
Well, it's getting there. Yeah, it was a bad juice
Getting there
file.
is not charged.
That was a bad juice file. But the mod is still, I mean, I'm surprised I didn't get more juice. I didn't
Seriously?
realize.
That sucks, Dolores.
Does not give prices on their website. They wait to surprise you. Wow. So they're like, surprise!
Like, how bad do you really want this to get where it's going to go? That's the price that we're going to charge you.
Yeah. I've lost some serious weight. Nah, Mick. I mean, I did, but I've gained some of it back because we've been off our diet for a couple weeks now.
Don't give him the big head, Nick.
I think it's just because I didn't put any gel in my hair. I don't know. This is just all natural hair right there.
How many leftovers do you have? Do you mean like leftover Halloween candy? A lot.
Woo! $100
wait.
Canadian. Goodness gracious, Dolores.
Okay, I got you. Never mind.
What's up, Addie? How you doing? Will is bound and determined to rob me one way or another. He's like, oh, did y'all see? I didn't show Will. Let me show you my new hoodie, Will. Because, I had to enter the contest. There's my maximum enjoyment helmet. Risky biscuits.
Well, thank you, Nick. You did.
I like it because
Why are
it's
you
blue.
sucking up, sir? Maybe. I mean, somebody's got to know somebody that you could donate to or even sell to that's not going to be nearly as expensive. Addie, Dolores needs a Canadian connection. She is stepping away from vaping and would like to have her collection
Sell
go
her
to
vape
somebody
gear.
that
She
needs
needs
it.
to
Yeah.
sell off her vape gears, which I'm sure she'll give a great deal. She's got Guar 21 she wants to get rid of, Evdillo. She's got some nice mods and stuff to get rid of. But she don't want to pay shipping to whoever wants this stuff.
Well, I mean, $100 shipping.
Yeah, that's crazy if it's
Yeah,
that much
I mean, that's. I wouldn't. Yeah.
shipping. I mean, if you're trying to ship it like super fast, yeah. If you do it the regular freight way, it shouldn't be that expensive. Any stacked mechs. Hey, I got a stacked mech there, Mick. There it is. The Mage V2. One of the best stacked mechs in the world. Dual 21700.
So, do
for
I
your
want more
enjoyment.
apple cinnamon rum or do I want wine?
Well, that wine is strong, so I don't know what to tell you. If you had rum and then you mix wine afterwards,
Good night,
that's
Linda.
that's what made me sick. I can't
Eh.
mix those two.
All right, I'll have some wine. I have to get. I'll be right back.
Go right ahead. I don't ever mix those things. If I mix wine and liquor of any sort, I will be hurling all over the place. Bye, Linda. And Will, I must apologize to you because I knew y'all were doing a show Tuesday. Completely slipped my mind Tuesday. I don't remember what the heck I was doing. I missed the entire damn show. When I saw it, it said streamed 1 hour ago. I'm like, really? I missed it by an hour? Damn. I missed the whole show, man. It sucks. Because I don't, if I knew y'all were doing a show, I usually will tune in, but I missed it. It didn't notify me on my phone or nothing. Dadgum YouTube. Yeah, because I had some stuff I wanted to weigh in on that show, and I couldn't do it because I wasn't there. I did watch it afterwards, if that counts. I watched it afterwards. Maybe not live, but I saw it. That green apple sour that I got from DCF has turned out to actually be a very decent vape. It just took a while. When you first get it, it has this weird flowery taste to it, but that slowly starts going away the longer it steeps. And now it's a decent sour apple. I can't complain. Is it the same as the one they used to make from Kilo? Hell no. But it's still a good sour apple. The one that Kilo made was exactly what I wanted, and they went out of business, or they switched names. It was something else before Kilo. And then after Kilo, I don't know what happened to it, but it ain't like they just said, here's the recipe, so nobody's able to do it now. Great, thanks, appreciate that. But Addie made me a nice recipe, which I have yet to try yet. That's my own fault. I haven't went and bought the ingredients yet to try and make it. That's going to be a project coming up hopefully soon. I just need to order the stuff. I'll have to remember next time I get paid. Order flavoring, Scuba. Your juice life depends on it. I have some really old Asmodeus mods Cloud Chucker. I wonder if that box is here. Let me see. Whoa! Why is that still on?
What?
My 3D printer.
I don't know.
Wow, talk about, these are old. I have mods. I'll show y'all. I have mods in a case. I cased them up. So, like, I have 2 of these. These are Asmodeus mods. These are the perfect pistol grip mod right here. I believe these go up to 120 watts. And yeah, I got one for each hand. So, you know, I'm good to go on those 2.
Dara thinks says place your bets. Do you think there's old batteries in any of this?
No, there's
Damn,
not.
that is good.
I have, wow, just a couple of RX 150s. There's an abalone, which I was talking about. That pin reminded me of. There's the one from Fagan. There's another abalone. That's just 3 of them.
It is, Dolores. It's the white grape,
This
and it's
is
delicious.
a Scuba 150 temp control mod with a wood wrap.
You can taste the yeast in it. You know how beer has that yeasty, malty back note to it? It's got that in it. It's
Old
really,
vapor
it's really
flask
good.
mod right here. What else do we got here? There is one of the old drag mods. I don't think I've ever even used this.
Dolores, the white grape that he made tastes exactly like
This is a black and gold Scuba mod.
one that I drink from the store.
That's a Melody, which this is a clone of the Melody. Yeah, there it is. Melody box. I knew it
I'm
was a Melody.
delayed. Every time you pull something out, I'm a mod behind.
This was a Snow Wolf, but it was in blue, so I had to have it. These are just in this case. These H-Cigar VT200, I'm sure the battery, the LiPo in this thing is probably so dead it ain't even funny. But this is a blue one, so I kept it. There is an old Vapor Shark that actually takes 18650. There's the screen on
Yeah,
the bottom.
that's definitely old looking.
Yeah, this one works still.
You're funny, Will. No, he's not going to sell any.
There's another Vapor Flask.
I have that one. Wait, no, is that the...
This is the one that takes the big...
okay, yeah, I've got that one.
Yeah.
Same color.
This is an old Wismec mod. I got one of these guys in there. The pipe.
Yeah, I've got the
You
other
can vape
pipe
like
over
a
there.
sir. These are pretty cool. That's most of what was in this box. I mean, there's another. This is what was this one called? The
Rouleau?
Rouleau. There you go. That's it. Rouleau.
I didn't like the Rouleaus.
Oh, I have this H-Cigar mod. This is the VT75.
That's the fake double barrel. No. Just
No.
looks like it from the side.
A lot of these take the batteries that most of us don't even use anymore.
He will never get rid of them because he doesn't get rid of
This is
anything.
like a trophy case, man. I just keep some of them in that case.
Yeah.
And then I have a bunch more on that stand that I use
He
even more than
doesn't
those.
Get rid of anything.
I do get rid of stuff. I got rid of 4 dumpsters full of stuff. It was crap stuff, but I got rid of it. I mean, you can only get rid of so much, right? If at least I'm a hoarder of good things. I don't hoard like bottle caps or stuff like that. I hoard vape mods and
Our
permotor
basement
gear.
would beg to differ with you.
The Vicious Ant Spade. Oh, that's somewhere. That one wasn't in that case.
He hoards boxes of old PlayStations and Xboxes.
This is a Vicious Ant Spade. Squonker. That's a spade. You can see the spade right there. What mod is that? Oh, that's my carbon. Yeah. I have another spade or something up here. These, I always like these though, and I need to get back on the Rage Boy or the Own Boy Rage mod.
I've got the pink one of this.
Yeah. I didn't use this much, but I like this little beeper one. Because it really does look like a beeper from when,
See,
back
all
in
right,
the day.
so ladies, you know how when you see something, you're like, oh, that's
Tags
cute.
and everything.
That's how he feels about vape mods, is he sees it and goes, oh, that's cute.
Here's a double
No,
barrel.
he doesn't have any
You
magazines.
want to see the old double barrel? There's the double barrel.
And nothing is covered in rat poop, just lots of dust and spiders.
There is plenty of dust. These are cool because they light up. You know, what are they? The jelly box. Yeah, I like the jelly box. Okay, that's enough going through 18 million mods.
We only had one mouse in the garage, and that mouse was very selective. It only went through the kids' stuff, and apparently found a bag of candy from Valentine's Day, because I kept finding Hershey Kisses wrapper confetti all over the garage. All over the garage. Just little pieces of foil. And then I found like a gift bag that was in a box that had at least an entire bag of Hershey Kiss wrappers at the bottom of it. So I had a really, really fat chocolate-loving mouse that I never saw in my garage. It never ate anything. It didn't chew on anything except for apparently a bag of chocolate that it found.
I almost want to get one of those lipo mods from DCF now.
I mean, you almost.
Well,
want
I
one.
do, but you have to pay half down, and I can't be doing that right now.
Mm-mm.
So, I mean, I can wait.
You
It's
can
not
wait.
that big a deal. There's no rush.
You really need to think of what
Yeah.
design you want on it before anyway.
Yeah, because once you put David on something, he's going to be like scribbling out designs for the next
Well,
week.
John Q, those jelly boxes were a gimmick anyway. Just, fancy lights.
Yeah, I mean,
It was a
they
trash
work.
mod.
I didn't have any problems with them. They do build up condensation inside the plastic, so that kind of made me not like it as much. Until I took mine apart and sealed it with silicone so that it couldn't do that anymore. Now mine don't do that anymore. How much does it cost half down? Well, it's $385, Will, to get that mod and a bottle. He gives you a bottle of juice with it, so about almost $200 down. It's just, I'm in between pay periods right now. I don't get paid every week. I get paid not every 2 weeks. I get paid every 1st
Twice a
and
month.
15th. Yeah, there you go. That's different. So them 5-week months screw me. Anything that DCF has that's over $200, or if you place an order that's over $200, you can put on a payment plan. Now, they will not start processing your order until it's paid in full. So that is good to know. So say you buy $600 worth of stuff, and a lot of it's juice. they're not even going to make that juice until you pay the full 600. So you pay half, and then once you get the other half paid, then they put your order in the queue to be shipped. That's the way it works.
That's awesome though that they have a payment plan.
Yeah, it is cool.
You know.
Yeah, layaway is brilliant, Mick. I mean, I got to give it to them because a lot of people can't afford, coming up with that much money at one time. I mean, yeah, you got to wait longer to get your stuff, but you're able to pay on it, hell, $25 a week, until it's paid off. If you want to do it that way, they'll work with you, which is, I think, is awesome. Because, instead of one company like, oh, I really want that mod, but I can't afford whatever the mod cost $150 right off the bat, if you could pay separate payments, then you might go, you know what, I can swing this much this week and then pay the rest next week. So that's the way that works. But they, theirs is different. You could pay over a long period of time if you needed to. You just got to tell them, hey, this is how much I can pay you a week. Is that
yeah,
cool?
John Q, I really hope they get their menu not just fixed, but more user friendly, because their menu is a convoluted nightmare.
This is
I'm a very impatient person, and I don't want to. Like, not all the categories are like that, but in the dessert category, there's sub menus, and then you click on that, which opens another page, and then to click on the individual juices, which aren't in alphabetical order, which drives me absolutely fucking batty.
To be in alphabetical order?
Yes. But yeah, I don't like the.
I'm getting kind of. I'm below half on my bear. It's getting down there. This is the sour green apple jolly, and then this one is the strawberry earthquake cake. It's well below half, so it's not like I'm not using the juice. I've been blowing through the juice.
My bear head's almost empty of my vanilla bourbon cupcake.
It's almost empty.
Just the bear head.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
You know what, John Q? Lots of stores still do layaway too, but a lot of people, me included, do most of my Christmas shopping online. So you get this new generation of parents that don't know what layaway is. They've never heard of it before. They don't, because stores don't advertise it. I mean, Walmart doesn't advertise that they've got a layaway. Target doesn't advertise that they've got layaway.
Here's this box in full view, so if y'all wanted to see the Cthylla box, or however you want to say it. Pretty cool box though for a mod to come in, I think.
Just don't look at it, Becca. Needles don't bother me. I used to have to get allergy shots once a week for like 7 years. But when I was in nursing class and we had to draw our own blood, I could not for the life of me press that button to slam that needle down. I just couldn't do it. Could not do it.
Tell me about it, Mick. I'm paying on my credit cards right now, man. I got it built up way higher than I'm comfortable with. To be honest with you, so it's taking a lot longer to pay it down, which sucks.
Hey, Banditas.
The shot, that shingle shot doesn't hurt. The actual shot doesn't hurt, but man, does it make your arm hurt the next few days.
Good night, Creed.
Holy
Thank
crap.
you for the pen.
Yes. Good night, Creed. Happy birthday. What?
Bandit.
Oh, that's a tail. I thought there was somebody standing in there besides Bandit.
No, I can't see this computer now because Bandit's big ass is in front of it. I can't see over your body.
Yeah, that's Bandit. He likes to come and get me every night at 10 o'clock. Guess what? It's 10 o'clock. That clock. Wow. Yeah, that clock makes a good cat. No, that cat makes a good clock.
Yes.
It literally comes and gets me every night after 10 o'clock. And it's like, hey, it's time to go to bed. So that's why he's in there right now, to let her know It's after 10. It's time to go to bed.
Yes, I know what time it is.
He'll
You gotta
sleep
go
all
tell him.
day, but at 10 o'clock he'll come in and be like, "Hey, it's time to go to bed." Good cat, good cat though. He
Get
is
out of my face,
definitely
sir.
he is definitely more loving towards me than her. He really likes me for some reason.
He's a big boy. Yeah, you just gonna lay down on my desk right there?
Yeah, he's a big cat.
You don't fit on my desk. Your leg is hanging off.
Well, I hope everybody enjoys their Veterans Day, which is technically tomorrow. Thanks to all the veterans out there. And Monday, my new vape gear should come in. Whether or not I do a show on Tuesday, maybe, maybe not. If Will and Shane do a show, then I'll just watch theirs. I don't think they're going to, but if they do, I won't do one. If they don't, then maybe I will, just so I can show off my new vape gear. But y'all have a great weekend. The weather's going to be bad
I hope
here
you're
all
feeling
weekend.
better.
So there's probably not going to be any. Even though it is a holiday weekend, so I know the airport's closed. I could fly, but I don't think the weather is going to be right for flying. So I have to yield to one of the forces, and weather wins. But you guys have a great weekend. We'll catch you guys next week, if not next Tuesday, on the same bat time, same bat channel. Good night, everybody.
Good night.